I saw a tweet on Twitter the other day that said, Naruto fans, when did Sasuke make you angriest and why? Did you ever forgive him? It garnered 3 million views and had a lot of responses. But there was this one response to the tweet in particular from the completely objective and unbiased Sasuke hate account that garnered a lot of traction, and this person had a lot to say. Seriously, the thread that she made consisted of at least 20 plus tweets. And I won't lie, it was pretty funny. A lot of it simplified and mischaracterized Sasuke's actions for the sake of the joke, but I'm okay with it. I live for the slander. Maintaining the agenda is top priority. But in the responses to the original tweet, I seen some people going beyond that and taking it seriously. You know, typical Twitter shenanigans. They're on there saying that the things that Sasuke did throughout the series was crazy and out of pocket. And I'm like, did we watch the same show? It be the same motherfuckers unhappy with all the current systems in place in the world, wanting change, calling for revolution, but hating on Sasuke at the same time. Like, make it make sense. I seen people compare him to Bakugo. Bakugo! Are we forgetting that Sasuke was a completely well-adjusted kid when his family was alive? Bakugo grew up in the suburbs with 2 loving parents that are very much alive and still ended up being a dickhead. Like, they're not even comparable. But Sasuke had his canon event at 7 years old. He was coming home expecting to greet his family, and what happens?
Father! Mother!
His mother and father laid out on the ground, massacred. He looks to his brother with confusion, trying to make sense of the situation. His brother was so near and dear to him that he saw him standing over their parents' dead bodies and didn't even assume that he was the perpetrator. When coming to the realization that that was the case, Sasuke asks why. And the reason he was given for his parents being killed, for his entire clan's extinction, was to measure my capacity. Sasuke then proceeds to become enraged at that absurd reasoning and tries to attack Itachi, only realizing that he's no match for him. "You're not even worth killing," he said. "Baby brother, you're pathetic. If you want to kill me, settle for hating me. Hate me and live like the coward you are, clinging to life without honor." Y'all saw a 7-year-old go through all that and expected him to be Mr. Rational? Like a deeply traumatized child is mentally unstable and is angry all the time? You mean to tell me he can't just move on from his entire clan being massacred? That every decision he makes isn't gonna be the most well thought out and executed plan in the history of Shinobi? Wow! And you know what's crazy is that Sasuke, for those few years in Konoha, was chilling and beginning to warm up to his team and his life in the Leaf Village, until Itachi came back to look up what his baby brother was doing. You know, see if he's safe, check up on him. And when I say check up on him, I mean break his arm, beat his ass, tell him that he's worthless and will never amount to anything, and made him relive his parents being murdered 518,400 times. This nigga has fans? I'm sorry, but Itachi, I gotta roast you! If the option was between wiping out my people to keep the peace within my nation, or my people suffering and possibly going extinct anyway because of a civil war, I'm gonna choose the latter. I'm sorry. I'll go out fighting with my people. You simply cannot look beyond whatever sort of family, clan, or ethnic group or whatever you want to call it that you were born in. It's literally a part of who you are, and you, Itachi, made the choice of choosing country over your own kin? Here you go, big dog. You've earned the title of Uchiha Ruckus.
Toby be good nigga for massa. Good nigga.
I hope you're pleased with yourself. Because not only was this boy completely tormented by you when you were alive, him killing you didn't give him the sweet release he wanted either. His reason for vengeance was still you, even after you died. And I know, it's not all Itachi's fault. Congratulations, Tobirama, you've truly passed the torch. All of your students were directly responsible for the Uchiha extinction event. Hiruzen is a useless bum with no spine whatsoever. Danzo is a selfish psycho who will sacrifice whoever just to achieve his goals. And these two idiots, I had to Google their names, they're so forgettable, Koharu and Homura, just agree with everything that Danzo says. No type of pushback whatsoever. You know who I can compare Hiruzen to? Avatar Roku. Roku had many chances to stop Sojin within all the years of their friendship, but he let him go out of mercy. And as a result of that, an entire group of people were wiped out and the world of Avatar was changed forever. That's Hiruzen to Danzo. Do you see the parallels? There were so many steps before it got to this point where this massacre could have been completely avoided. Saying that it was done under the guise of protecting the village and that the Uchihas were crazy is just an insane excuse. Do y'all not recognize that the Uchihas were also Hidden Leaf citizens that needed to be protected too? Not everybody in the clan was walking around just upping Sharingans on niggas, bro. A lot of them were regular civilians who went on and lived their whole lives without even unlocking the ability to do so. Now, me personally, I would have hated Sasuke as a character if he decided to return to the Hidden Leaf after hearing the truth instead of crashing out. There's too many Leaf Village dick riders in the Naruto fandom. Slander him for running into fights and getting his ass beat.
Will he perform when he has money right in front of him?
Yeah, that shit's funny, I can't front. But saying he wasn't justified for crashing out is crazy. What's that other slander tweet I saw? The Sasuke defenders can never justify him physically and psychologically bullying/abusing Sakura. Are we forgetting that Sasuke kept telling her and Naruto, yeah, I'm including you too, nigga, to stop being obsessed with him? Any harm they endured after that was because of their own choice. Every time he says to leave him be, they do the complete opposite of that. Like, you can't expect Buddy to keep calm after these two clowns just keep on pushing his clearly stated boundaries. People were also slandering him for fighting Naruto after the war on his birthday. And I'm like, okay, number one, I'm sure Sasuke didn't know it was gonna be Naruto's birthday after the war ended. He didn't premeditate that. Number two, he literally stated the reason himself. The current systems in place are responsible for the state that the ninja world is in right now. And Naruto is a nigga that loves to uphold the system. I see motherfuckers call Naruto a revolutionary. Huh? This nigga's a reformist at best. So in order to get shit done, he has to kill the only person that's capable of stopping him. Naruto. He wasn't just fighting him to fight. Now, I'm not saying because Sasuke is a victim of something terrible, he's to be absolved of all his criticisms. When he wanted to kill everybody in the Leaf, innocents and all, instead of just the authorities responsible, I didn't agree with that. When he abandoned his team at the 5 Kage Summit even though they were risking his lives for him. When he tried to kill Karin, and even less serious stuff. Like, the guy's an asshole and a dickhead in general to a lot of people. Is Sasuke an unlikable guy? Yeah, he probably sucks to be around. If he was a real person, this nigga would not have friends, I guarantee you. But when people hate on him for not wanting to follow in Itachi's footsteps after he found out the truth, listen, just stay far away from those people. That was my little short rant, and I'm gone.